When is not the right time to date? If even the teachers in secondary school they frown so much at it, parents around, elderly ones frown so much at it. When is not the best time? When is the best age to date? And guys, I asked myself this question silently, but nobody answered until life actually answered the question. And that's why I'm making this video. Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Angela, and today's video is birthed from this place of being so curious as a naive teenager. Yeah. So when I was young, when I was a teenager, I initially was not even thinking of anything dating. What happened is this: if you are from Nigeria, to be precise, if you are from Nigeria parents and culture kind of frown on teenager asking questions like, when is the right time to date? I, for one, the home I came from, my mom was so strict on not having male friends. Like, she does not want to see me um interacting with guys and the rest, you get. And this was so serious in the sense that I was not even having the mind to date, but I was that kind of teenager that whenever you tell her not to do something, she will ask you why. And when you are not able to give her a good reason, she'll be like, since you say I should not do that thing, that's the thing I'm gonna do. So that was the kind of teenager I was. And I asked myself this question also: when is the best time for me to date? If my parents, if my mom so frown at me not having any male friend, it's not even as if I'm considering dating now. When is not the best time, the best age to date? So guys, the thing is, I asked myself this question. I could not summon up the courage to ask my mom because her action was already telling me that you dare not ask me that question. When is not the right time to date? If even the teachers in secondary school they frown so much at it, parents around, elderly ones frown so much at it. When is not the best time? When is the best age to date? And guys, I asked myself this question silently, but nobody answered until life actually answered the question. And that's why I'm making this video. I wished I had a video like this to watch that is not really about age, but it's really about being ready for dating and what dating itself means. Yeah, there was no video like this back then, so I'm creating one for um people that have this question in their mind, teenagers, young adults. Well, I'm still in my 20s, I'm not that old, but I'm creating this video for those people that have the question: what age is the best age to date? First of all, I'm going to say that the age should not be the major priority of anybody asking this question. The thing is, when I was asking myself what age, when is the best time for me to date, the right age, I was not even considering what dating actually means. So if you are in that position right now, what I want you to do is to consider first, what is dating? Yes, that is what you should put into place. And what life taught me is this: for anybody who is asking for the right age, the right time to date, is to first consider what is dating. After considering the part of dating, what are you ready and what are you not ready to give in a relationship? That should be the next question you ask yourself. Now I can see that back then what my mom, my parents, my siblings they were trying to do was kind of tough love in itself, but it was being done in a way that I did not like. But right now, as an adult, I can see that they were only trying to protect me. Uh, so this is it. What are you willing to give in a relationship, and what aren't you willing to give? And what does that relationship entails? The kind of guy, the kind of lady, what kind of lady do you want? These are questions teenagers will never ask themselves. young adults that ask what's the right age, what's the best age, most of them, they've not asked themselves this question. So just ask yourself these three questions, and then you know the kind of person you want to date. Yes, because I mean, like, why a lot of teenagers go into relationship and they end up breaking their heart and coming out is because they go into relationship because they are friends and relationship, and because as a teenager, especially for the girls, most of them, they are influenced by what they see their friends doing. And I feel like money and freedom, phones, yeah, material things, they are influenced by that, so they just want to do what other people are doing. But if they could really assess themselves by asking these questions, and they are able to put an answer, even if they should date, it's not going to be um it's not going to be, will I say, rampant now. The dating will not be a thing of play. Dating is something that should be considered serious, not a thing just to have fun. Yes, because dating, it requires you being committed emotionally, um time wise, and the rest. So if you, as a person, you are not emotionally available, you are still learning how to communicate your emotion, ah, then you too, you don't even have time for yourself, not to talk of having time for other people. Then I will tell you to first of all consider this question before you even consider the right age to date. Because I've actually seen people that they look old, like age wise they've gone far, but they are not ready. They are not ready for dating. Like, they are not ready at all. Then I've seen some people that are young, they are early 20s, but they already know what dating entails. They already know it all. So, in my own opinion, I feel like there's no right age to date. There is actually a right time. That time is when you are ready. When you are ready to give your time, your energy, to give your resources, to give um to be emotionally available, and when you yourself, you are matured enough to walk away, like you are willing to walk away if the relationship is not what you expected. That should be the right time. You'll now be like, okay, I'm willing to do all this, I'm willing to give all this, I'm willing to bring all this to the table. So I feel like I am ready to date. And take note, you already know the kind of person you want to date. The fact that a lot of people ask this question, when is the right age to date, without actually even knowing the kind of people they want to date, make them just date anyone. They just as if changing clothes. Try this one. Oh, this is not what I want. Try this one. This is not what I want. Try this one. Before you know it, they are not yet married, but they've already dated five, six people, and they are still young. What are you looking for? The question should not be what is the right or the best age to date. The question should be, what is dating? What do I have to give if I happen to be dating someone? What kind of person do I want to even date? I feel like if we spend more time, as young people, as teenagers, asking these questions, we will be able to figure out when we are ready to go into relationship. And that in itself, my friend, is a very good way to access if you yourself you are ready for a relationship. You can be 25, 26 and not be ready for a relationship. I kid you not. Because some people, they are not emotionally available. Maybe because of past experience, past dating experience. You need to work on that thing first before you even consider going into another relationship. Why for other people, they might have started working on themselves right from a very early age, and they are just 20, 21. You can see that this person is groomed, this person is ready for a relationship. So guys, that is my take. I would love to know in the comment section, when do you think is the right age to date, or when do you think is the right time to date? Kindly let me know in the comment section if you feel like there is a right age. Oh, 24 is the right age to date, oh, 26 for ladies is the right time to date. Whatever age or wherever time you feel like it's the best time to date as a either young person, teenager, or just generally as a human being, let me know in the comment section. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you do enjoy this video. If you do, know where to give this video a like. Share this video with your friends. If you've not subscribed, guys, I don't know what you're waiting for, but I promise you do not want to miss my next video. So do where to subscribe. And to my returning subscribers, thank you so much for subscribing, and thank you so much for returning back to support us. Till next time, guys. Bye.